wanted to briefly touch upon some updates that I've made in recent days to SpaghettiSurf, some important updates, and I just showed the wind for the Portugal event. And let me just pull up my local break. So what we've done, wind favorability used to be just a index, and it still is an index with a scale from -1 to +1, with minus being unfavorable and +1 being the most favorable. So our color scale still follows that here at the bottom, but we're providing a lot more data now. We're providing both the wind speed and wind direction, and you can see that in these plots for my local break at Yopon Pier, Oak Island. The arrows depict the wind direction, and if you hover over the arrows, you can actually get the wind speed. So you have wind speed and wind direction now, along with all the wave characteristics. What you can do is take a broad view of the whole plot and see, the blue and the reds to identify favorable and unfavorable periods. And you can look a little closer and get the wind speed. And you can actually see how the winds rotate over time, the wind favorability following that onshore, offshore flow. So a lot more information. I think this, as I indicated last time, is a radical, improvement to SpaghettiSurf that everyone should take a look at. So go to SpaghettiSurf.com or surf-metrics.com. Pull up your latest SpaghettiSurf plot for your break and play around with this and try to familiarize yourself with this now, because I think it can be super helpful identifying the exact hour when the wind's going to switch offshore and become more favorable. Another improvement, and I don't have it on the local break yet. This is actually going into the system as I speak here. But we're calculating solar information now in real time. Each time these pages are being generated every hour, which obviously doesn't change every hour, every day that much, but it's a exact computation of the sunrise, sunset. We're also providing the dawn and dusk, so kind of the first light time when you can paddle out, and when the sun's coming up, when the sun's setting, and when it's going to get too dark to surf. The other aspect of this is we're dynamically, so this shading here, these darker bars here on SpaghettiSurf are nighttime, and the lighter areas are daytime. And those were, before I just had a static kind of 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. just to generally identify night versus day. But these are now being computed using this solar data, so they'll change over the year. So it'll be just more exact. So for example, if we zoom in on one day, one full cycle, we can see here that the sun, basically sunrise is in here now at 7 a.m. and then sunset at around 7 p.m. or a little bit afterwards. So these, again, are being dynamically updated, and you have the exact information every time you look at SpaghettiSurf, what time the sun's coming up and setting. Let me know if your break's not in the system, and we can add it easily, especially if you have a local crew that's interested in SpaghettiSurf. And again, thanks for your time, and hope you have a great day.